first half. Now Allen. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Barkley, inside handoff. Down to the 25. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Now 2nd and 9.
No touch. Hey. No touch.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. The kick by Elliott is good.
Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd of leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now. Come heavy water.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions, and it's coming up next.
A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job of nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
We're going to go right back to Henry. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Raymond going to return it. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, this team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Patrick motioning here. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too mumuch faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that
in trouble, and down he goes. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Finding room at midfield. And he will score. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And this will be a Lions first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
A throw complete to Tim Patrick. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun. They are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. First down and goal. Powering forward, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. They'll motion over Flowers. Second down, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Lions offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Goff to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Jackson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's Jordan Stout now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a first and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. Nice move, slips a tackle, gets forward for a gain of 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, here in Super Bowl 59. Yard line. First and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball is put right on the money for a big pickup. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. They face 2nd down and 7. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
3rd and short, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will score. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Goff to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fox. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. 45 yards. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
Ravens 14.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Lions offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he can't through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third down, 3 to go. Goff. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down. They'll run with Montgomery. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On second down, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing, Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the... Aguilar goes off in motion. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Slot receiver headed right. They'll go again here with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Bateman is the motion man. They'll run it with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. A big play here in the big game. 42 yards. First and goal, and it's Henry. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's second and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it'll be Henry. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Reynolds now on the return. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. As the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Aguilar goes off in motion. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Open man, the veteran, Allen Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Goff to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Goff. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Goff. 'Cause 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 'c And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll run with Gibbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
On 2nd and 10, it's Goff. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
To throw is Goff. That one, take it in. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A design run here with Jackson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Ravens, and he's going to have the Jets. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. 1 quarter remains. Jackson now to throw on first down.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he will power his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets this up past the 35.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. Throwing here is Goff. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Again, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be third down. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson up top again. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A carry here from Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game? And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. This is first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On first and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on first and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. To throw is Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Now it's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Got his man at the 6. That is a gain of 15, and now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Here's Henry. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. 2nd down, goal to go. Now, Jackson. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to...
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Lions have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports.